grill, radiator, marking it 1 inch. I'm going to leave this outside and cut this here, and then I got some mesh I want to put in here, and I think we'll use that for the front end. Okay, I got that done. Just gonna have to put a couple, I think I'm gonna put some rivets or something after I get it painted to hold that grill in, but I think that's pretty cool. I think that'll work. It's not perfect, but it's a Ratrod Wagon, so I think it'll work. Alright, gonna strip this down with the Ready Strip Advance. Back to nature. Safer paint and varnish removal. Well, as you can see, it's starting to do its magic. I pretty much layered it on pretty thick, but I was afraid this wheelbarrow might be powder coated, but it looks like it's pulling it off pretty good. So this side here looks like it's stripping pretty good. My front grill, radiator, shroud, whatever you want to call it, looks like it's starting to moisture it pretty good. But so we're gonna leave this overnight and come back tomorrow, and I'm hoping I can just take the washer hose to it and hopefully get it off there. But like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm gonna prime it and then we're gonna paint it. He's wanting to go with a blue, I think, and then we'll sand it down, and hopefully some of that brownish reddish primer can come through and kind of make it look a little rustic. But that's the goal anyhow. So here we got a front end off an old mower, cut off here. So what I'm thinking about doing is using this as my front steering, and the concept, since this is kind of already done, once I get this straight, this one straight here, what I think I'll do is make some caps for this, and then put some square tubing across here to put this all back together. And then I'm going to try to make this free floating. So what I'll do is I've got an old leaf spring. I think what I'll do is try to make a small leaf spring here for the front suspension, and across this bar here that I'll have going across, I'll have a pivot point, comes up here, connects into this rod, and then the handle will be out here, so we'll still be able to pull and turn it from the front end. Alright, so the UPS guy just showed up. Sanding belts. Shower gel. These must be for the wife. On Amazon. This here is what we're going to use. It's a, see here, 6 3/8 air cleaner. So let's get that opened up. Very cool. It's like 20 bucks. So something like that. I'm going to paint the top silver, and this bottom we're going to paint as a block orange. I think that's going to be pretty cool. Let's hit it with the Diablo. Okay, so here's what I came up with. I got this piece of old iron angle, and what I think I'm going to do is I put it in here, and it's straight, and it should be lined up to where it can't go in anymore, can't go out. So that should be exactly where it needs to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tack this so it stays. And then that should keep me lined up temporarily. So we're going to make this center. What I think I might do is I've got this piece right here to get from here to here. I think I'm going to just weld a little piece right here on this tab over to this tab, and that should keep this straight. And then I will weld and get this in the right position. I will figure out what that measurement is, and it will somewhat go like so. That's the plan. So So we got Kyle here. He's working on for his son. And what are you working on there, Kyle?
Hotrod Wagon.
Ratrod Wagon. Welding up the frame. So Kyle and I actually started this, what, over a year ago?
Probably close to 2.
Yeah, close to maybe 2. So our boys are getting bigger, and we better get them done. So anyways, anything to say there, Kyle?
Better get on it.
Better get on it. Alright, I should have recorded this, but I just kind of jumped ahead here, but I got the springs pretty much finished up. I made a couple little braces. I don't know what you want to call them, but I'll show you here. So just made these little straps, I guess is what we can call them. I actually ended up just spot welding these springs together. Whoop, that's still hot. So anyways, I spot welded these springs together just behind here. I was going to try to drill and put a bolt up through here, and that way it'd keep these top 2 springs aligned with the bottom one. But I started drilling through, trying to drill through this, and this stuff is very hard. It's definitely been, you know, hardened steel. It like I said, it was a leaf spring out of I believe a 37 Hudson. So but it's small. It's only just under 2 inches width-wise. I think it's like 1 7/8 inches or something like that. But so I just added these basically straps to cover the welds to kind of give it more of a look. I think that will kind of give it more realistic look here. I put the ends on here. I'm gonna actually put a bolt through, so this whole piece, which it's got some weight to it, this whole piece here will actually be able to detach from the front suspension. And then I've got some U-bolts that I'm going to put in to hopefully be able to mount this up into the frame. So that's at least the plan there. So my plan is these are going to be for the front, and I've got some 7/16 bolts. Obviously I guess the axle bolts, whatever, the original setup for actually a bicycle wasn't going to work because it's pretty thin, and there's not a whole lot of play in there. My plan is to kind of do this. Got a whole bunch of washers here. And I think I kind of built this up. It should work. What I think I might do is on the suspension here is cut this off somewhere along the lines. If I can get that straight, further out. I don't want it all the way out. Because you're going to have, I think they call it the wishbone. That'll stick out like right here. So, maybe something like that. Do some measurements and then come back here. Alright, so here it is. Really happy how it turned out. It's pretty much how I envisioned it. I'll have to figure out something with these nuts here. I don't know. I don't really want to weld them off that way if I ever have to take the wheels off to change the tire or something like that. But I might get some nylon nuts just to kind of put them on. I've got to make some brackets for the wishbone, and then the frame. Got to figure that out yet. I know it's going to be about 7 foot long, so it's going to be pretty long. But next video, we'll continue on working on the frame, getting the cooler engine done, and then I'm trying to get the rear wheels on, assembled, and then I don't know, hopefully another video. I might be able to get it done. Today's Thursday. A week and 2 days is Ratstock. So kind of in a crunch here, but I don't know if I'm going to have everything painted by then, but everything will be together, and I might have to, after Ratstock, get it painted. I don't know what we're going to do yet, but as long as I have it assembled and built, that's my goal. So anyways, hope you liked the video. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow, and we really appreciate everybody watching. Leave us a comment, what you like, what you don't like. I think Hudson's going to really have a good time with this. And once I get this done, I'm going to work on the girls' wagon. It's not going to be as in detail. It's going to be basically just a wagon. We're going to lower it, put some cool wheels on it, paint it up pink, purple, stuff like that for the girls. So anyways, we'll see you on the next video.